Monday, May 14, 1787, was the day fixed for the meeting of the deputies in convention for revising the federal system of government. On that day a small number only had assembled. 7 states were not convened till Friday the 25th of May, when the following members appeared, to wit: from Massachusetts, Rufus King; from New York, Robert Yates and Alexander Hamilton; from New Jersey, David Brearley, William Churchill Houston, and William Patterson; from Pennsylvania, Robert Morris, Thomas Fitzsimmons, James Wilson, and Gouverneur Morris; from Delaware, George Reed, Richard Bassett, and Jacob Broome; from Virginia, George Washington, Edmund Randolph, John Blair, James Madison, George Mason, George Wythe, and James McClurg; from North Carolina, Alexander Martin, William Richardson Davie, Richard Dobbs Speight, and Hugh Williamson; from South Carolina, John Rutlidge, Charles Cotesworth Pinckney, Charles Pinckney, and Pierce Butler; and from Georgia, William Few.
I would like to inform the members assembled that by the instruction and in behalf of the deputation of Pennsylvania, I propose George Washington, Esquire, late Commander-in-Chief, for President of the Convention.
I second the motion, and I have confidence that the choice will be unanimous, because the presence of General Washington forbids any observations on the occasion which might otherwise be proper.
General Washington was accordingly unanimously elected by ballot, and conducted to the chair by Mr. Robert Morris and Mr. Rutlidge, from which, in a very emphatic manner, he thanked the convention for the honor they had conferred on him, reminded them of the novelty of the scene of business in which he was to act, lamented his want of better qualifications, and claimed the indulgence of the House towards the involuntary errors which his inexperience might occasion. The nomination came with particular grace from Pennsylvania, as Dr. Franklin alone could have been thought of as a competitor. The doctor was himself to have made the nomination of General Washington, but the state of the weather and of his health confined him to his house.
I move that a secretary be appointed, Mr. Temple Franklin.
I nominate Major Jackson.
On the ballot, Major Jackson had 5 votes, and Mr. Franklin had 2. On reading the credentials of the deputies, it was noticed that those from Delaware were prohibited from changing the article in the Confederation, establishing an equality of votes among the states. The appointment of a committee, consisting of Messrs. Wythe, Hamilton, and Charles Pinckney, on the motion of Mr. Charles Pinckney, to prepare standing rules and orders was the only remaining step taken on this day.